Hey, welcome back to the garden. Before we go out, just to give you a quick little update, absolutely none of the Swiss chard has come up, but I also only planted it like 3 days ago, so no surprise there. Okay, let's take a look outside. Starting over here with the beans. These are mostly starting to look good. I've got quite a variety in sizes. Like you got that bean there, that little one. You can see it is tiny, but we're getting downright bushy on a couple of these plants. The eggplant, these two are eggplant. It is putting on flowers, but this is such a small plant. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get any fruit off it. And the mango tree is continuing to get taller. You can see it usually will sprout straight up from the top here. And then once that piece puts on leaves, it sends up another shoot. Obviously, this is not where my mango tree needs to be permanently. I think it's going to end up over there. I'll show that in a second. But this is where it is for now. The Soleil here, you can see it's thinning out quite a bit. It's starting to go to seed. And if you look, here are the fruit pods. If you're not familiar, fruit by definition is a pod containing seeds, and that's what these are. And it's producing a lot of fruits. So we're going to end up with a lot of seeds. I'm not sure we're going to put them all next year. Over here, as you can see by all the red, my Thai chilies are continuing to produce more peppers than I can use. And it's the middle of the day, so that's why some of these may be looking like they need watering. It's just they'll pop back up. One thing I'm noticing, like if you see over there, the house kind of shades this part of the garden in the morning, or some part of the day, I don't know, morning, evening. Where's the sun? Sun's over there. Shades it in the morning. And it seems like the peppers way over on this end of the bed are a little more dehydrated than the peppers on that side. And then over here, this next bed is also full of Thai chilies that need to be harvested. And over here we have the chili laboyos. Now, I've already harvested everything off this plant about a week ago, but it's starting to redden up with some fresh fruit. This one I didn't harvest yet, and you can see it's absolutely covered in red fruit. And over here is the cherry tomato volunteers. Frankly, I'm not a great fan of cherry tomatoes, so I haven't been harvesting them, which results in cherry tomatoes being on the ground, which is going to be seeds going, and I'm going to end up with another accidental cherry tomato patch over here next year if I'm not careful. And I'm probably not going to be careful, so I'm going to end up with more cherry tomatoes again. And we're looking closely, those are actually producing flowers. I think this part of Texas, cherry tomatoes are about the only tomatoes that seem to produce. And now for the chickens. I actually have had some changes in here this week. Yes, I have 2 chickens on my lap, which makes it hard to record video. So over there, you'll notice the coop door is missing. We had, I think it was a Run Chicken brand door. And supposedly the batteries on those last a year. In reality, we're getting 4 to 6 months out of a set of batteries. So we just kind of gave up on it. The last time the batteries failed, it trapped all the chickens inside. And this whole chicken run, as you can see, is protected. So yeah, I'm getting a pile of chickens over here on me. So we just took the door off. And they can freely go back and forth all they want. Like, it wasn't a problem in the past if they got stuck out here, because they would actually just roost on that bar. But if they got stuck inside, it was more of an issue. And she's pooping. Oh, and I've got that tire moved slightly and flipped over. My plan is to cover the top of that with hardware cloth like quarter inch, something like that, leftovers from what I used to make the run. And that should keep the chickens from being able to peck all the way down at the base of the grass and destroy the roots. And then we should be able to get grass coming up through there, and they can pick at the tops of it as it comes through the hardware cloth, but they won't be able to get to the roots. So it's kind of going to be an infinite source of greens. Snowball, say hi to the people. Oh, and I did have the nesting boxes in that corner. I moved those back into the coop because nobody was laying in them anyways. They're just laying on the coop floor. So now they have nesting boxes over there. Hey.